and welcome to the Flower Club, our very last week in 2020. It has been a crazy year for us. New Moon Blooms was born and our Frog Prince weddings, our original and foundation business is still going but quieting down, so we are really looking forward to celebrating this week and bringing in 2021, and hopefully it will bring lots of lovely new things for all of us. I'm very excited to show you. If it's your first time at the Flower Club, welcome. You've obviously clicked the link on your email or scanned your QR code. So before we get started, you need a secateurs, and if it's your first delivery, your vase will be in the box, and if it's not, thank you, and I hope you enjoy each week that you have made your flowers with us. I won't chat for too long, but I will say this week we have a gorgeous selection. The red is gone, New Year's on the way. If this was a gift for you, a birthday gift or a Christmas gift, you'll find a little card inside. This is one of our happy birthday cards. What an amazing gift, you lucky person. You'll find our brochure for tips, tricks, florist tips, all about our little flower club, how we actually buy flowers and how we get them sent to you. And then your QR code. Open your camera, hover over the code, and up pops our YouTube channel, and you select the week that we are in, and it shows you how to make your flowers. Ribbon, as you know, I love to reuse the ribbon, reusing it for crafting, reusing it to tie on our vase at the end. And I'm taking my gorgeous flowers out. This week is a super special delivery, something similar to our Christmas delivery, but all in white. Why not? Fresh and super. This week's is a white Avalanche rose, really beautiful Avalanche rose, and we have 6 of those in each pack. We have some Irish grown eucalyptus, parvifolia eucalyptus, which is pretty amazing and smells divine. I love the shape of the leaf. We also have the last of our gorgeous Pinus. It's a winter foliage, so it'll be going soon. And then we have our beautiful Amaryllis, the Christmas rose, so gorgeous. I'm always one for tidying and organising, so the Amaryllis will go in here. I'm going to pop, the Amaryllis takes up quite a lot of room in our vase, so you have 4 Amaryllis and 6 Avalanche roses and your bunches of foliage. The most important thing is a super clean vase. A florist tip is, like, you know, you wouldn't drink out of a dirty cup, so don't expect your flowers to stay healthy and live a long time if they're going into a dirty vase. So really get your vase very clean. Put in your flower food. Flower food feeds the flowers, and it also keeps the bacteria from growing in the water, and super fresh, nice and cold water does the trick. This is a New Moon Blooms vase. If it's your first delivery, there should be one in the box if it's a subscription, and if not, you can buy it on our website. Or any vase with this type of neck will do. Don't use something really wide or something too narrow. It needs to be just about right. I'm going to start with a small amount of foliage, and I'm going to go tall, and I'm going to take off 45-degree angle again, and in the foliage goes. I like to get in my creative flow while doing this, so turning on a little bit of music, hopefully nice quiet house or kitchen, and get out of our head. It's really good for our mindfulness and for our headspace, to be using our hands, to be working with a natural product, one that Mother Nature provides to us all the time. I just don't think we do it enough. I'm very mindful. The stems this week, Amaryllis, are quite large stems. So I'm going to change it up a little bit, and I'm going to add just the small amount of foliage in, this guy, and then I'm going to put our Amaryllis flowers in. And then we can pop, they're quite thick, the stems are really big. So I like to go in, cut several times, nice clean cuts, sharp scissors, and make sure they're not jaggedy or the flower won't be able to drink. That's one Amaryllis in. Amaryllis are a tubular flower, so they are hollow stemmed all the way up. Sometimes what can happen is the water goes in, and you can get a little bacteria in there. So a florist tip is to take your little knife, just put a very small hole in the stem there, which allows the air in, and the water to kind of breathe. The plant to breathe. So we've 2 in there. I'm going to move this around. These guys are in bud. They're really tightly closed, but you can see they've started to open up here. I like to take off the little stamen. Don't cut them off. If you just pull them off gently before they powder, it's better for the plant and better for you. Now we have 4 Amaryllis flowers in. Really love it. And I'm going to pop in some more foliage now. After I get the stems in. The stems, the Amaryllis are really big, so I tend to just use a little base of foliage. Pop your stems in, and then we can feed our foliage around that. This is a really tall piece of foliage, so I'm going to cut it down to the size that I want and use it in 2 separate pieces for the front of my arrangement, which is just down here. Gorgeous. And now we have our rose. So our roses here. So just keep moving your flowers until you're happy with the position that they're in, and don't overthink it. I think that's quite often with creativity. If we overthink things, it just doesn't flow. So your roses arrive. If you've been in the flower club and watched lots of these videos, you'll know. Their guard petals on the outside are usually the ones that are all crinkly and damaged, and they are there. They're called guard petals. They are grown to protect the inner petals of the rose. So if you remove those, and I take away most of my leaves, because it means then the head can drink, and cut at a really sharp 45-degree angle so that the stem isn't sitting flat on the base of your vase. Nice and tall. These are really gorgeous tall roses. Avalanche roses, and they really do, when they open, look like a big avalanche. Moving left and right and up and down in the arrangement is really important. So you can see we've roses at the front. Take off the guard petals, and then our last rose, I think I'm going to put him in at the back. Yeah, really gorgeous. This is our beautiful arrangement of gorgeous foliages. Little bits of Pinus in. I'm going to pop it down here. You can see nice flow. Pop a little bit in the back here. Gorgeous. Bring it forward, and then I might pop some here. Yeah, I'm going to cut this stem. Don't be afraid to cut it to the shape that you want it. And I'm going to bring some there, and the last little piece down to the side. So it's a pretty full vase. Great value. Really full. And when these Amaryllis roses start to open, they just look unbelievably beautiful. I did take off lots of little fronds of foliage. These are great if you're having dinner, to use as a little nameplate setting on your table. You can also gather them together. I hate waste, so I love to use everything that Mother Nature has worked so hard to grow. So taking these and gathering them together into a little tiny arrangement for your bathroom. You could pop it into a little mini vase or a water glass, and it would look so good. You could also tie it with some twine and hang it in your shower. The eucalyptus is really gorgeous. So again, enjoy your flowers. I hope you enjoyed your tutorial for today. Happy New Year. White Amaryllis, white Avalanche roses, Irish Pinus and Irish Eucalyptus, just absolutely gorgeous. 4 Amaryllis and 6 Avalanche roses, and you have a beautiful vase. When these start to go, you can take the heads off, and the next one should still be opening, and again your photos should keep on going. So wishing you, yours and everybody a very happy new year. Thanks again, and I can't wait for you to tune in. Please do share your photos on Facebook, Instagram. Send them to us. We love to hear your messages, and thank you so much for your support. It means the world to us. Take care. Bye bye.